Bones and Gnomes, and the Mystery of the Golden Egg, Part 2. As Gnomes waits at the office contemplating his next move since Bones' tragic death, everything changes when the phone rings. So, Bones dead. When the phone rings, I'm pretty sure bleeding all over. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do now. And then the phone rang. See these papers. Cue the goddamn phone. I can't believe that egg wasn't where he said it was. Well, I guess I'll sit around, maybe wait for the phone to ring. Take a case. Phone. Yes. Bones and Gnomes, Detective Agency. Gnomes, Bones is dead. How can I help you?
Gnomes, this is Bones. Turns out, I'm not dead. Turns out I was wearing a bulletproof vest the whole time, so.
Did you go to the hospital if you had a bulletproof vest?
I don't know, I just woke up and I was in the hospital and the doctor was like, hey, it turns out you were wearing a bulletproof vest, and I got all my stuff and here I don't know. Why does that matter?
Bones, I don't want to come across like a total dick here. I'm happy you're alive, so let me get that out of the way. Who brought you and the events surrounding it? How the hell am I supposed to trust you? You stole a golden egg from an old lady.
Let's be very clear. I did not steal the egg. All right, I gotta get going and try to find my way out of here. But just come to the hospital right off of Shaker Road and pick me up. 10-15 minutes. All right.
I'm on my way. I gotta go. Some lady's here.
Some ladies there.
She's at the front door. I'm gonna take it and then I'll see you soon. Hello? Miss, can I help you?
Yes. Are you Detective Bones?
I'm on my way to pick up Bones. I'm Detective Gnome. We're actually closed. We're not taking any more cases tonight, but if you want to come back later this week, that's fine. But I've really got to go.
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just that you're actually the one I was actually looking for. It's about your partner. I can't say much right now, but
It's about Bones?
you can't trust them, Detective Gnomes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell me something I don't know.
No, I'm telling you something you might be aware of, but you have no idea the severity of how much you can't trust this man.
Give me... You can't just show up here, and what do you mean?
Take my card and call me.
I can't quite read it because I don't have my glasses. What does the card say?
Sir, it has a message on the back that you have to read.
Actually, can you give me a ride to the hospital?
No, I don't know you, sir. With all due respect, I don't feel comfortable.
But you know Bones?
I must be going. Just like I said, don't trust him.
Don't let the door hit you.
There he is. Gnomes, thank you, man. It's good to be back.
I cannot believe it.
I know. They don't make bulletproof
vests.
vests.
In the hospital. You got shot in the chest twice, and a panic attack put you in the hospital.
The more you do that math, it really does make sense that, I had a panic attack. I got shot in the chest twice. Gnomes, what's your problem?
Why wouldn't you have the panic attack after the first time getting shot in the chest? You get shot in the chest again, have a panic attack, but you didn't. Let's just go. Let's just go.
All right. Drive. Where are we going?
Back to the office so we can sort all this out.
Sort all what out?
Tell me again, who brought you to the hospital?
Gnomes, I don't know. I imagine someone heard the gunfire and then, called the police and I got whisked away. I don't know. Did you go get the egg?
Yep, Bones. Egg wasn't there. There's no egg. I went to the 551.
Maybe
Did?
maybe that guy with a really deep voice who was somehow very polite and letting us have conversation amongst ourselves. Maybe that guy. He knew about it. He shot me in the damn.
About?
The guy who
Which
shot
guy?
me in the chest. The second guy who shot me in the chest From the Rochester
Did you
Trucking
have-
Company?
You know, I'm starting to question if that was even a bullet. If it wasn't a blank, Bones.
Okay, no, so let me put up this. You think that I set up the sale of the German samurai swords to the Rochester Trucking Company so I could get fake shot in the chest and go to the hospital? How the hell does that make any sense?
I don't know what to believe anymore, Bones.
What do you
Are we
mean?
gonna
What does
go
that mean?
back? And like, what are we even gonna do when we get back here? What are we gonna go? You want to go find this egg? You still haven't told me.
Whose card is this? Where did you get this? How do you know her?
That crazy lady showed up. She showed up at the office when I was talking to you on the phone, and told me some stuff about not to trust you. I told her, you know,
What?
probably what you'd expect me to. That, yeah, no shit. And you know, I kind of booted her out, but she left me that card. What's it say?
That bit, you don't have your glasses. Got it. It says on here some paint company, and on the back it says they always keep receipts.
Receipts.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
I saw the receipts. I saw the receipts in your desk, and this card says we always keep receipts. What is going on with $750,000 receipts in your desk?
They're
I didn't
back.
think anything of it at the time. I thought you were dead. I was gonna go through your desk. I gotta clean it out. What is it? Bones. Stop in the car. You know what I think the problem is? Is we gotta go find this Laura McMannis. The question is, who is Laura McMannis?
I don't know. I was at a bar, and she said she had heard of Gnomes and Bones, and you know, I said, who hasn't? And one thing leads to another, and we're talking about what do you do, where are you from, and I tell her about what we do, and she said something like,
Seems like an interesting job.
and I was like, okay, yeah, what do you do, lady? And she pulls out this golden fucking egg in a bar. In a bar, Gnomes.
How big is this thing that we're talking?
The bar, I don't know, probably fits like 50 to
Like an
100
egg,
people.
like an-
Oh, the egg, got it.
No, not the bar.
You didn't specify.
1,500 people? What fucking bar were you at?
I said 50 to 100. 1,500 people, that would be a club.
52. Oh, jeez.
Not 50 to 100,
52.
50 to 100. But here's
Now
the,
I think I know where the receipts are coming from. No, how
Right.
big's the egg?
it's like one of those miniature little Fabergé eggs. And I don't know why
She let you hold her egg?
I touched her egg. It's not the first egg I've touched, but I touched her egg, and then
Was it like solid gold or was it hollow?
I think you're missing the point here. You're selling swords to the Rochester Trucking Company. They know about the golden
Samurai
egg.
swords.
Regardless,
Ancient.
what does a
Samurai
trucking company want with a bunch of ancient samurai swords?
What do I want with them? I mean, I kind of like them, but they were gonna pay more than I paid for them.
Yeah, so
Let's
why?
do a deal. You know?
No, I'm sure.
Running around not solving anything with use, paying all the bills. I gotta, side work.
No,
Plus, I
I'm
can use your eBay account and kind of cover tracks.
Yeah, can you not do that anymore, please? And I saw the thing today, $1,100 for a Beanie Baby. You think I don't get those emails? You think I don't see those? I don't care if you're just watching it. I don't care if you're just watching it. Do not buy that. Do not buy that. If it's a limited edition, I mean, I get it, but do
Everybody
not buy it
knows
on my
something.
account. Do not buy that. Here's the thing. The Rochester Trucking Company just bought a bunch of swords from us. What does a trucking company need with swords unless they're going to go attack someone? And if Laura McMannis called in and
Think
told,
she's in trouble?
no gnomes, I think we're in trouble. Wait a second. Huh. You remember when you bought that old Wild West set and I told you to be careful because those revolvers were real? They're still at the office, aren't they?
What about it?
We can go get those. Let's go drive us back to the office. I have a plan. We're gonna go get that old golden egg. we're gonna arrest Laura McMannis, and we're gonna go see what the fuck the Rochester Trucking Company is up to with all those goddamn swords. Hit it.
Okay, so the first few parts of the plan, totally on board, but the last part, I don't even know if those guns work.
I said hit it. That's where you hit the gas, and then we peel out. There's no further dialogue. Gnomes, look.
Usually there's an agreement before, peeling off on some death wish to a bunch of guys with samurai swords and 2 rusty revolvers that I don't even think they work.
Yeah, but that's okay. We don't need them to work. We need them to know we're armed. So if we go back to the office, we get the revolvers, and we call Laura McMannis back.
You call Laura McMannis back.
You hit the gas.
Let's go.
Alright, so, Gnomes, just to give you the rundown, we need to get the revolvers.
I get the revolvers.
And then, do we
test them first?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but what if we break out a window and then there's a draft in here? We don't need to be getting sick, on top of all this.
No, I think we test them outside.
Yeah, no, where? There's not a firing range outside. There's a outside. There's a street. There's grass. There's people.
What if we drive out to the field or something on the way? Because if I want to, know that I have to use it, I feel a little better knowing it works.
Oh, what the fuck?
Bones, Gnomes, I came for the golden egg. You're gonna give it to me now, or Laura pays the ultimate price.
Guys, just do what he says. I know you don't trust me. Bones, I'm sorry. Gnomes, I'm sorry. Just give him what he wants. Give him the egg, or he's really gonna kill me. And honestly, it's been a shitty week. I wouldn't really mind, but with a samurai sword, I feel like that's very overdramatic.
I was gonna say something about the samurai sword.
Right, yeah.
Samurai sword
Has to be complicated. They're heavy. You can be. I feel like you want to be agile like a ninja, but the swords don't make you agile, right?
Sir, we've got 2 revolvers.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna come in with a samurai sword. Bones, tell him.
Walked into the Wild West, sir.
Yeah,
Good to see you again.
Walk over to my desk and get him. What are you gonna do to Laura with a samurai sword? And why would you do it at a detective agency?
Yeah, who brings a hostage situation to a detective's office? You don't think we're gonna figure that out? You don't think we're gonna get ahead of that one? I'm not giving us the most credit.
This is out of hand. This is ridiculous.
Okay, look, guy.
Bones.
Yeah.
The guys behind him have guns. As Bones and Gnomes quickly recognize their situation has changed, and the people behind the gentleman with the samurai swords do, in fact, possess guns, Gnomes chooses to do the only thing he can think of. Well, we don't have the egg. We don't have it. We got hired to look for it. We haven't been able to find it. We went to an address. There was nothing there. We don't know anything about it. We don't have the egg.
Can I not just get shot in the chest for 12 straight hours?
Don't shoot Bones in the chest. We don't have the egg. And just let Laura go and be gone. You got your swords.
And you guys got a really good deal, right? I mean, all in all. I didn't
even take the money.
Look, guys, don't be heroes here. They mean business, and these guys, just give them the egg. I know that you have it.
If somebody doesn't find the egg, on the count of 10, Laura dies, and everybody else is next, except for the guys behind me. They're with me.
God, this is really getting fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna go get my revolver. You have gotta be fucking kidding me. I found the egg. The egg's in my desk.
What's the egg doing in your desk?
In my desk.
Why is the egg in your desk?
You put the fucking egg in my desk?
I didn't put the egg in your desk. You stole the egg from me, didn't you? You saw it in my son of a
Get there
bitch.
on its own.
I sit
You're
there.
the one who stole it from
Laura
Laura in the
McMannis is
first
gonna get
place, and then
decapitated
you charged her $100,000
by a samurai.
Laura.
She's gonna get decapitated by a samurai sword because you hid the golden egg I thought she stole,
No.
and then conned her
He's
into
gonna
paying.
let her go. He's gonna let her go, or I break it.
Yeah, how about that, guy? You let her
Let
go,
her go, or I break it.
or Gnomes is gonna break it. And
See?
by the way,
See what I'm doing
to
here?
your boy in the back, to Crack Shop.
Bones.
Gnomes?
Bones.
Gnomes!
You there?
Yeah, man. And out of all that gunfire, I somehow didn't get shot in the chest. Did you get shot in the chest? Are you okay?
I didn't. I am. I'm afraid to ask where you did get shot, though. That looks like a lot of blood.
No, that's not my blood. Wait.
Did you get shot in the ass?
No, I didn't get shot in the ass. That's not my blood. I know what my blood
shit.
looks like. Wait. Stand up. Stand. Oh, shit. Gnomes.
Swords.
We may be a lot of
Legs.
things to a lot of people, but no matter what, we're still Bones and Gnomes.
I say we bury him under the building.
Yeah, man, we could do that. That's kind of like morbid, though. I was trying to go out with like a power line, you know, like we're always Bones and... Yeah, let's grab the feet.